Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon. This is Peter Day, and I'm coming at you from my house here, and I want to get out part 2. I put out a part 1 video, and I was supposed to be talking a lot about landing pages. I got so into what I was talking about regarding diversifying our business and different things that I got really sidetracked from the main point that the video was supposed to be. Regardless, the part 1 is a great video. We released it this morning, and we've already gotten a lot of positive feedback about that video. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched part 1, you can find part 1 by simply going to our YouTube channel, Optimize to Convert, and it's just the most recent video posted right before this one is part 1. If you're new to following us online, my name's Peter Day. My brother Tyler Day is the guy in the other video. We've been doing affiliate marketing for a long time. I would say almost 10 years at this point. I started affiliate marketing when I was 19 years old. I was living at home, doing community college, and I was literally in my parents' in my bedroom at my parents' house, just figuring out how to make money online. And long story short, we failed for a long time. I got my brother involved in affiliate marketing about 2 or 3 years into my journey, and we failed for a long time. I mean, I didn't make any money until I really didn't make a strong profit until my 3rd or 4th year into the business. It didn't really matter at first because I was just living at my parents' house, and it really didn't matter if I succeeded or not. But basically, for the first 2 or 3 years of our journey, it's almost like everything we spent, we just kind of lost. Like I would make $10,000, and then the next month I would spend $10,000 on some different ads and then lose money there. It was like we weren't getting anywhere. And one of the biggest breakthroughs we had in our business was doing a personal coaching. When I was in college, I finally moved out of my parents' house, and my brother and I decided to get some personal coaching from an individual who I don't even know if he's doing any more personal coaching, so there's no point of mentioning his name. But we paid a bunch of money for us at the time. I think it was like $7,500, and then we did another round of like $5,000, and then like another round of $10,000. We did all these personal coaching, and the personal coaching was so beneficial because this person literally, they opened up their computer, they opened up their books, and they just showed us winning campaigns. They literally showed us like exact winning campaigns that were making them 6 figures per month in revenue, even 7 figures. I mean, they showed us a campaign that we implemented, and we started earning over $30,000 per month in profit almost immediately. So we went from struggling to making over $30,000 per month of profit immediately, and all we did was pay for this guy's coaching. So is that going to happen whenever you do coaching from someone? Maybe not, but that was our breakthrough. And then what we did was we kind of improved the system, right? So this individual showed us a method of generating leads online and making money on Facebook, and we are very smart guys. So what we did was we actually improved on this person's system, and within about a year or two, we were out earning the teacher, basically, right? So we got training from this person, and then within 1 or 2 years, we started the students started out earning the teacher. My brother and I, the students, we really saw what he was doing, and we said, wait, this could be done on a much larger scale. So within a couple years, we started actually out earning this individual, and we've been really excelling from there. So I would say a big catalyst has been personal coaching, and we are going to be launching a personal coaching ourselves in July. It's going to be very limited. I really only expect to be coaching between 3 to 8 people in July. So it's going to be very, very limited, very white glove, very exclusive. It's not going to be something that everyone is going to actually be able to even afford. So I'll just be really upfront. We're offering a coaching in July. It's going to cost about $8,500, and for $8,500, you're going to get an entire day with my brother. So you're going to get a one-on-one coaching for the entire day for $8,500, and then you're going to get some follow-up coaching over Skype chat, and if you need a little follow-up calls within reason, right? So we're going to do this. It's going to be a full day of one-on-one, and then you're going to get follow-up. And what we're going to be showing in that coaching is winning campaigns. We're going to show you at least 2 winning campaigns in different verticals is the plan of that coaching. And like I said, not everyone's going to be able to afford that coaching, but if you can afford that coaching, it could be the catalyst for your business that you've been looking for, right? So we're going to price it very similar to how the guy priced it for us when we did coaching 7 or 8 years ago. When we bought a personal coaching, we paid a lot more than $7,500 or $8,500. When we bought personal coaching, well, we bought a $10,000 package, a $7,000. Like we wanted to do a lot of follow-up with this mentor, so we ended up buying many times over and over again. Like we did a $5,000 package and we wanted more, so we paid another 10, then another 75, then another 30. Like we paid for so many follow-up coachings that we probably ended up spending almost 20 grand on personal coaching. So this is something that's coming out in July, is personal coaching. Again, it's not for everyone. It's for people that can afford it. People that are already maybe intermediate or successful, or it could be even if you're newbie, but you can afford it. It could be something for you, but it's not for everyone. It's for people that can afford it, and it's for people who really can see the benefit of that personal coaching and say to themselves, okay, this is really worth it, right? A one-time $8,500 could potentially make me millions and millions of dollars in profit or revenue. And that's the way we looked at personal training when we first started and stuff. So I'm going to dive into these landing pages. If you're interested in getting into that personal coaching program earlier than July, or at least on the early bird list, I don't think we'll actually start training until mid-July because my brother and I are going on a vacation a little bit. But if you want early bird access to the coaching, you just want to actually get in the wait list or whatever you want to call it, click on the link below the YouTube video in the description. We have an application, and to even get accepted to the coaching, you got to fill out the application. You got to talk with one of our team members on the phone, and there's a process. So if it's something for you, just fill out the application. It's called Day in the Office. There's an application with like 10 questions. Fill that out, and you can get your foot in the door for July. So let's jump into the main topic of this video, though, which is landing pages. We've been training some students, and the most successful students I've seen have been students that have made a lot of different landing pages, okay? So some of the students that have not been that successful have been the students that have always just wanted to copy and paste. So we trained some students the last 2 months, and we showed them a campaign. And we showed them our landing page, we showed them our audience, we showed them our ads, we showed them everything. And almost every single one of the students did okay. But the students that did phenomenal, like the students that really succeeded in a real meaningful way, like thousands and thousands of dollars a day, were the students that took the campaign to the next level. They basically said, okay, the Day Brothers gave us this landing page, but then these students made their own variations. Like they took it to a next level. Like instead of just trying to copy our landing page, they used our landing pages and landing page as inspiration, and they improved upon it. So we have 2 students. I'm not going to name their names. The students don't like sometimes when we're just talking about them publicly. I don't think that's fair either. But 2 students don't know each other, don't talk to each other. They both took this approach of basically making a lot of different landing page variations. So we gave them the campaign, and then they created a landing page that was like a quiz, so like a survey, series of questions. And then they also created a lander that was a single page, just like literally one page, and call to actions. And then they made some different variations of the one-page lander, and then a few of the students made article landers. The article landers have been a little bit challenging in some verticals that we've been in because the advertisers have just been so actually sensitive to the compliance that it's been hard sometimes to get like an article lander approved. Like just going to an advertiser and be like, hey, I made up some crazy article that's untrue. Like that hasn't, if you want to do an article lander, it's got to be a little bit more generic. Like if you're promoting something like solar or like education, if you're promoting something like, what's another sensitive vertical, like mortgage, if you're promoting something like that, you can do an article lander, but it's got to be more generic, and it's got to be more content driven. It's got to be more informative, because if you try to get it approved the advertiser might not approve something that's ridiculous, like some grandma like gets a mortgage for like $200 a month. It's just like, I think we're way past the days of advertisers approving that kind of junk, because we've been working with really high quality and really high profile clients and advertisers, which are very lucrative. They're very lucrative for us, and they're also very lucrative for our students that we share them with. We do allow some of our students to partake in some of the private deals that we do have, some of them. And it's just really important that you stay above board with the compliance, because what you don't want to do is, if you have a really good offer, like if you spent the last 3 or 4 months like doing all this biz dev and finding a good offer, the last thing you want is for the advertiser to get cold feet about your advertising. I mean, I was talking to an advertiser on Friday, and the advertiser said that they were cutting off some affiliates, not me, but they were cutting off some other affiliates because they were running some uncompliant stuff. And it was good news for me, because they were cutting off the other affiliates, and then the advertiser is actually going to give me more allocation because my stuff has been really clean. So it's really beneficial that you stay really above board with the compliance, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to work so hard on finding a good deal, and then if you run some uncompliant stuff that's unapproved by the advertiser can cut you off so quickly. Like, you could have worked for 6 months on getting a good deal, finding like the perfect advertiser, and then if you just get caught running something that they don't like, they could cut you off in seconds. So you really want to be transparent with your advertisers. You want to show them like, hey, this is what I'm running. Don't be afraid to show your advertisers or show your networks like, this is what I'm running, because you just don't want to run something that they don't like and get paused. Because again, like, if you've been in the game, you know how hard it is sometimes to find a really good deal, right? Like, sometimes for us to find like our 8-figure clients, and I mean, it's taken a lot of work sometimes. And what you don't want is, you don't want to land like an amazing deal and have them just cut you off because you ran some stupid ad that they didn't like. So you want to be really transparent with your advertisers, with your affiliate networks, with your clients, like whoever you're working with. You want to be really transparent. We have some private clients too, and I tell them like, listen, before I go live, I'm going to show you, before we go live, I'm going to show you exactly what we're running. Like, I'm going to show you the email creative. If it's email, I'm going to show you the landing page. You got to be transparent with them, and don't worry about them copying. Just don't worry about them copying your stuff, because a lot of the networks and the clients, like they're a little too busy to be like kind of copying your stuff anyway. And maybe they could copy your stuff, but what you don't want is, you have to, like, what's better? The client copying your stuff, or the client finding something that they don't like and completely cutting you off? I mean, I'd rather have the client attempt to copy my stuff than for the client to find something they didn't like and completely cut me off. Like, that's not, you know what I mean? Like, talk about something drying up. Something could dry up if they find something that they don't like and cut you off. So going back to landing pages, make sure you're getting your landing pages approved by your affiliate networks, your affiliate managers, your clients, your advertisers, whoever you're working with in the industry, whoever is kind of the source of like getting your offers and deals. And then just make sure that you're really testing a lot of landing page variations. Again, I've seen very minimal success from students that have just tried to use one landing page. The most success has happened from students that have been really making a lot of different style landing pages. Like these students that I mentioned, they've made landing pages that are survey style, one page, a little bit longer of a page with content. Sometimes they've made really short ones that are just like really mobile optimized, that are they literally just kind of fit the screen on a mobile phone, but at really high click-through rate. So I recommend getting an offer and then testing like 4 or 5 different landing page styles, like a short one, a quiz, a little mobile optimized one. Test like all these different styles, and then you're probably going to do better in the long run. Don't just, even if you get personal coaching from someone, don't just think that you can just copy their one landing page and it's some instant lottery ticket kind of success. You want to improve upon it. Even when my brother and I got personal coaching, we ended up improving upon the guy's stuff, and we actually ended up outperforming him within the matter of just 12 or 24 months. So just make sure you're really testing those landing pages, and don't think that just, if you're not testing at least like 4 or 5 landing page styles, you're not doing affiliate marketing properly, because you really need to be testing those things. All right. So I'm going to upload this now. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Keep an eye out for another video in a week or two. I'm actually going to be spending a lot of time in New Hampshire this summer. We figured it was a great getaway. We have actually a really big backyard here. This is my house. The backyard is big here, which is great, because it's been really good for the lockdowns. We've just been, sorry, this sun, we've been in the backyard, right? But we're going to be going up to New Hampshire for pretty much the whole summer, and that's going to be a great time. So expect a lot of good videos from New Hampshire. A lot of good videos, because I'll be outside a lot, and when I'm outside, it's really easy just to open up the phone and make videos like this and upload them, right? So I hope you guys get great value. Look out for more videos. Subscribe to the channel. Again, if you are if you're someone with good, ambitious goals, I do recommend you get our personal coaching. And by the way, the personal coaching will not last forever. As soon as there's a lot of demand, when there's so much demand for personal coaching, we will, the plan is for us to start doing group coaching. All right. So when we get so many people purchasing the personal coaching, we'll probably stop doing the personal coaching and switch over to a group manner. Okay. So the window for you to actually get personally coached is not very long, because again, we don't intend to be doing personal coaching like every single day on, like, the goal is, once the demand gets so much for personal coaching, we want to start doing group coachings, which will still be effective, but it's just a little bit different, right? It's just a little bit different than personal. So if you're really interested in that personal coaching, just make sure you do get in that prior to the demand soaring and us moving over to a group setting as well. So this is Peter. We'll talk soon. Have a good week. Be productive, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, talk soon. Bye.